From the riffs of the 70s to the powerful anthems of the 90s, male rock stars didn't just make music, they changed rock culture. They lived loud, wrote songs that moved entire generations, and left behind legacies that continue to echo today. Think you know your rock icons? Stick around. Let's take a journey through the legends who cranked up the volume and shook the world. Phil Collins. He began his career drumming in Genesis and eventually became a global superstar. He is currently 74 and has hearing and mobility problems. One of the most creative rock stars is Rick Nielsen. Rick Nielsen made rock fun with his cartoonish guitars. Today he is 76 and has a net worth of $12 million. This next rock star had a voice that belonged in the opera. Freddie Mercury. Freddie is unforgettable. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1991. Lou Gramm. He dropped hits like, "I Want to Know What Love Is." He is now 75. Shakin' Stevens had 28 top 40 hits in the UK. He is 77 now and has a tour schedule for May and June 2025. Impressed? We're just getting started. Damon Albarn. He received backlash for saying Billie Eilish was better than Taylor Swift. Up next was the God with a guitar. Alvin Lee. He was an excellent guitarist. Unfortunately, he died on the 6th of March 2013 at 68. Another rock star with haunting vocals is Chris Isaak. He suffered backlash in 1995 for kissing Cameron Diaz without her permission at the MTV Music Awards. Next is a storyteller. Ian Hunter. Ian is currently 85 and still continues to record. This next rock star made his mark in fashion. David Johansen. His flamboyant style influenced other punk and rock artists. Unfortunately, he died on the 28th of February 2025. This next artist is still alive and is called the King of Rock, John Bon Jovi. He entertained a generation. Currently, he has donated millions to several foundations and participates in political conversations. Paul Rogers' sound was a blend of rock and soul. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with throat and mouth cancer in 2017. David Coverdale. David Coverdale's soulful voice made Whitesnake internationally famous. He was also quite witty. He is currently 73. Chuck Berry. He began singing in the 50s but passed in 2017 at the age of 90. Steve Perry. Steve gave his heart to music. He is currently 76. But while Steve soon stopped singing, another rock star never did. In fact, he changed rock. Lenny Kravitz. Lenny created a new sound by blending funk, soul, and vintage rock and roll. He is currently 60 with a net worth of $90 million. Steve Harley. Steve Harley's hit "Make Me Smile, Come Up and See Me" left a mark on British music. Unfortunately, he died in 2024. Another British rock star is Roger Daltrey. Roger led Britain with songs like Baba O'Reilly. He is now 81. John Mellencamp. He is now a grandfather of 3 at 73. Then there was George Michael, who fused rock with pop, created a sound of his own. Unfortunately, he died in 2018. This next rock star is a notable songwriter. Billy Corgan. He is now 58. But there is a rock star even crazier than Billy. Michael Bolton. He won multiple Grammy Awards. Unfortunately, in January 2024, he announced he had a brain tumor. This next rock star not only sang, but he pushed heavily for social justice internationally. Bono today. He is 65 with a net worth of $700 million. This next rock star was a hurricane in a small frame. Steve Marriott. Unfortunately, he died on the 20th of May, 1991. This next rock star is a musician's musician, Steve Lukather. Steve is now 67 with 5 Grammys. But do you want to meet the man who made punk mainstream? He is Billy Idol. At 69, Billy is no longer a drug addict. This next rock star is a rock icon. Ozzy Osbourne, from leading the Black Sabbath to a solo career, Ozzy is currently married with 7 children and has been accused of influencing teenagers negatively with his music. Well, if you think he is amazing, check out the vocals of this next rock star, Joe Cocker. When Joe Cocker sang, you felt it in your bones. Unfortunately, on the 22nd of December, 2014, he died. Steve Winwood. At 76, he has been divorced once and is married again. This next rock star has one of the most successful albums, Peter Frampton. Few live albums have the lasting power of Frampton Comes Alive. Peter is currently 75. Mark Knopfler. He is now 75 with 4 children. Tom Petty. Unfortunately, Tom died in 2017 at 66. This next legend redefined rock by pushing boundaries in ways you wouldn't believe. Bruce Springsteen. His gift was the way he told stories. He exposed working-class struggles so vividly. He is currently 75 and a vegetarian. Joe Walsh. And finally, the founder of Boston, Tom Scholz. His songwriting prowess led to hits like More Than a Feeling, he is currently worth $100 million. Which of these rock stars was your favorite? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next big reveal. See you in our next video.